Hello, hi dear guys, welcome to on my YouTube channel. I am come back with a new video and new perspective. This is video of the making because so many people are to learn English but they are not speak very well. But you know for suppose you are to beginner in the English, absolutely you can to speak. But what happened in their mentality, this is not like very confident as well as they are not very to they are to something is for tangent like for they are to native language is also speaking and they are try to the other language in the English language we want to learn and for we are to making from on the tangent for the English as well as your native language. Suppose you consider for your language is the like for native language is the Hindi, but you don't know the how to speak English language is the way. You are not fluent. Why this is most happen in our because for we have to see already native speaker are very fluent in their accent as well as pronunciations like for British or American. Why this is most they are accent because they are to practice and they are to it's very natural to speak to given any answer like for any questions if you ask them automatically they are to very well to answering these questions because for their natural environment all this environment too it is very English but in here, our native language is the any, whatever like for Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, this is our native language. In here, our environment or our that all around the speaker, like the that, like for the Punjabi, Gujarati, all of these things. Yes, that's why our accent is also very different. Native language is also very different. That's why we are to try for the English language speaking. But in here, all around is not any to speaker English people. But your mentality, you are to change. You are to change for your mentality to make the English language. Like for you are to thinking not in the native language and you to try to your language except the English language you can to think about. Sometimes you can't find out the finding for some grammar as well as the vocabs. You can't find because then it's very difficult. You can do try just capture out the vocabs on the Google is also and so many like for dictionaries and so many web series is also available on the YouTube and you go on the YouTube channel so many podcast is also on YouTube channel related to English and in here only just you can to polish for in your English language. So many you can to practice the English language. You will to definitely go for the your language is the fluency as well as making of the structure grammatical. It is automatically that happen in your mind because whenever you put in your mind that's all to give the in the future. If your practice is more and more, definitely you will become the very fluent speaker like the native speaker. Okay, this is what happened because it's just a practice. In here, we are not study for the English language like the subject wise. In here, we are to study for the not subject wise. It is the enjoyable for the to speaking. In here, to communications too each other like for the stranger persons like for in your friend they are to speak the something English we are to try for the this is to speaking the English why it will become in the future very fluent accent as well as making of the structure very well grammatical and very fluently automatic to give the answer for the any questions in the English you are to practice is the very well and try to suppose you sometimes are the confidence is also you have not of enough confidence why because we are going to this stage and over this stage automatically your brain to accept for these situations and automatic your English is built by like for brain for we supposed to we will to make building and this is building makeup not is very easy. It is going to years and 2 years, sometimes 3 years is also going, and it will be the making very great and great building. Why? Because it takes a time. Whenever it take a very long time, because you are making very great persons in the English language. And this is suggestions for me, and I will to recommend it for you. You are just a practice and observe this your practice in your videos, making videos, and writing some the notes on the in your day-to-day life, as well as if you do podcast listening. So many things you can do doing for the English language to speak it. And don't make a like for accent for the British as well as American, because you know what, our accent is very different for that their accent, like British or American. This is accent is very different. Our accent is their accent is there, but our accent is very well and it's a natural. And natural English is very well that you mimic the other accent. Just forget about and focus on the how to understanding the other person, and our English is understanding the other person. This is the reasons and how to easy to communications. Okay, this is video making of just learning English and you want to improve the English. This is to need for the English language to learn. Thank you so much and subscribe my channel.